Girl, get the fuck off me! Get off me! Get off me! Someone's coming towards me. I'm grabbing his skull and I'm throwing his knee how fuck nigga.
They got the most terroristic DBs of all time. And with NFL Week 1 out of the way, we have come to you today with our review of the Week 1 slate of football. We've had a chaotic week of football. That's one way to describe it. But also it's been a very mostly uneventful week. Not a lot of things to talk about. Not a lot of narratives to spin. But we got just enough to get nasty on this program, which is what we do best. We spread the nastiest of narratives. And I'm here with my co-host, as always, GU. GU, how do you feel about this week of football, man?
This might be the best week 1 of football I've seen in a long ass time.
And it started off with a great game. Generational game, man. Let's talk about it. Let's move to Thursday. Let's move up to Philly. All right, the season opener, the home opener for Philly. Philly hosted the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys fresh off of trading Micah Parsons. And we started off the game with Jalen Carter being a dumbass, spitting on Dak Prescott, and immediately getting booted out the game. That might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. But the game didn't even start, and he's already ejected. That's actually hilarious. But let's actually get to the part that's even more hilarious. So, to describe this game, Dallas couldn't stop the run. Now, if you want to know why that's so funny, Sedge, can you do me a favor? What was Jerry Jones' biggest reason for trading Micah Parsons?
So he can stop the run. God damn. Can't make this shit up.
So he can stop the run. You know what he proceeded not to do? Stop that goddamn run. Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts just ran over that Dallas defense. Ran over them. I even think A.J. Dillon went in there, got a couple hits in. Running back Quadzilla. And pretty much that's how you describe the game. You described the game as Jalen Hurts went out there, ran all over the Dallas defense, and won the game. Now, on the offensive side, CeeDee Lamb forgot how to use his hands. CeeDee Lamb forgot that, fingers grip things and they hold on to him. So, there's not much to say on the offensive side. I think they should incorporate more of Kevontae Turpin. I think the run game is decent enough. They were getting good pushback on the Philly defensive line, mostly because the biggest dumbass in the league was already out before the game started. So it was pretty easy to get some pushback when the backup went in there, and he probably wasn't even ready to play today. He thought he was just gonna sit on the bench all day and watch the game. Nah, he had to play all day. He got pounded by that Cowboys offensive line. I can't lie. The offensive line, the Cowboys ain't half bad.
Wow.
But
okay.
But other than that, great game, generational game.
Let's take a moment, travel out the country. Let's go to the motherland, where all the Latinas are. I'm gonna say this now. Travis Kelce killed a man on national television. Just absolutely just sent Xavier Worthy to the shadow run.
Yeah, usually when you say they killed a man on national TV, it's a good thing. It was his own teammate.
Yeah. First it was Mahomes. That man, deleted Rashid Rice's ACL last season? I don't remember who that was. All I know is he took a player's career right on national television last season. Travis Kelce had to continue the tradition. Just went out there, just mean hit stick. Xavier Worthy falls to the ground. That brother didn't get up for a couple seconds. I thought he had died, so it's what it is. Thought that brother died on national TV.
Thought he was dead. Yes.
Thought that nigga was dead. I'm not gonna hold you. The Chiefs. Play calling, absolute dog shit. I don't know if Andy Reid ran out of hamburgers to eat before the game started, but that shit was absolutely pitiful. Like, I'm talking about just mid. Just drop passes. Niggas couldn't put drives together to save their life. Patrick Mahomes. I for the first time in my life, I see this nigga get lit the fuck up. Like defense for the Chiefs. This shit was so bad. Quentin Johnson, who quite literally has hands that belong to a stripper, caught 2 touchdown passes.
Let me tell y'all something right now, man. This nigga Quentin Johnson couldn't catch a cold. Now all of a sudden he got out there, he could catch COVID-20. He could have went out there and caught COVID-25. He caught the brand new variant. It ain't even released yet.
If the Chiefs play this again, y'all not winning the division. Let this be said now. Just gonna let them boys know now. You play this again, you will not be winning that division.
Hey, real quick, just Herbert fans, come here. Whoops. Hey, I hooked my H&M out. Just Herbert, come here. Hey, let's get personal. Just Herbert. Your nigga is not top 5. No, turn your camera back on. You agree with me? Your nigga is not top 5. He's not top 5. Name 5 quarterbacks better. Lamar, Josh, Patrick, Jalen, Joe, and Joe. Your nigga's not.
Okay.
He's not top 5. Let's move on to the Sunday slate.
I don't even want to talk about this game. Watching this game pissed me off.
Let's get out.
First game was Sunday. Miami versus Indianapolis. I went into this game with very high hopes. I went into this game with Tua slaughtering the Colts secondary. The complete opposite happened. Tua, I'm going to say this now. Either retire or fix this shit. There is no in between. You look like Jamarcus Russell on that field today. Absolute straight dog cheeks, bro. I'm talking turnover after turnover after turnover. You look like a special needs kid out there on the field with a helmet. That's how bad it was. But hey, to each their own, to each their own. Defense, I expected nothing from the defense. Half of our secondary is in the emergency room. I don't even know why I came into this game with high hopes. Y'all have Daniel Jones. This nigga was looking like an MVP candidate type player. That's how bad this game was. If Miami loses another game like this, I'm done. We're not even gonna watch the rest of the season. I'm gonna stick to college football. Jesus.
I don't even know what to say, man. I can't even come out there, man. Moving on. Let's go on down to the dome, to the boots. Let's move on down south, Louisiana. Hey, man. At least we got the LSU. Yeah. The score doesn't do the game justice. The Saints offense had absolutely no heart. That bitch was non-existent. Spencer Rattler played exactly how I expected Spencer Rattler to play, and now I feel so vindicated about being mad all summer about the pick. They're like, you guys are like, oh, you got Spencer Rattler, you got Showtime. Let me tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna get to quarterback and they're gonna be neutered. Their balls cut off. Once somebody plays quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, all of a sudden their balls are cut off. They don't know what to do. Throwing the deep ball, never. There's a check down to the running back right there. Is that a tight end? 5 yards? We need 15. Nah, that's right. That's the running back. Like, hey, Chris Olave is going to die. I want to say this one more time. Chris Olave is going to die. He is going to die out there on that field. Look that nigga dead in his eye. He saw Will Johnson. He looked that nigga dead in his eye. Look his mother dead in his eye. His father dead in his eye. And still threw that bitch. Hey, you know what? I'm not even mad at Derek Carr. It's not a there. It's a coach out there. Whoever the quarterback coach is from New Orleans, fire him immediately. He's out here teaching these quarterbacks to kill all wide receivers. That's what he's doing. That has to be it. He has to be teaching. Hey, you know what? You see a safety, throw it. Like, what is this? That wasn't even the only hospital ball of the game. This man, Buda Baker was out here slaughtering niggas in the secondary, just slaughtering them. Somehow, every time a ball over the middle, Buda Baker right there with his head down like this. He's going to somebody's chin. Besides that, man, Kyler Murray showing the same, Kyler Murray early season tease. Saints defense is actually pretty legit. I can't lie. The defensive line, they know how to rally out there. They know how to do that. But I'm ready for 0-17.
Well, since that nigga just crashed out to the fucking max. Anyway, back up to the north. New York. I'm gonna keep this extremely short for the Giants. You looked at that entire roster during the offseason and before the draft, and came to the conclusion the only piece on that offense that needs to be changed was the quarterback. I'm going to make this abundantly clear. You could take Jesus Christ with his holy sandals, put him at QB, and you would get the exact same outcome New York has gotten for the past 3 seasons. Them niggas could not block an STD if they wanted to. That man, Russell Wilson, was getting just touched the entire game. I'm sorry. I genuinely thought we were committing elderly abuse when I was watching this game. And I'm over here listening to people tell me, we should put Jackson Dart in. Do y'all want to kill this man? Jackson Dart would have died on that field that night. But what are we talking about? No, they looked at that entire fucking roster and said, you know what? We're only going to change the quarterback. We're not going to touch a single piece on the offensive line. We're not going to get another wide receiver 2. We're not going to get a solid tight end. We're going to get Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, and Cam C. Scatterby. And that's good enough.
And Jameis Winston.
Nigga, J-Mo is not touching that field. He just saw Russell Wilson get abused for 4 straight quarters.
Hey, that's perfect for him, man. That means he has 2 seconds to throw a ball. Somebody's got to get it.
Yeah, somebody. You know who that somebody's going to be?
Somebody.
This is right.
Somebody. I don't think you understand. Somebody's going to catch it. That ball's on the ground.
But you know what? I got to give the Giants the props. Their defense was doing their thing. Because I expected the Commanders to put 45 on these niggas' asses. Only 21 points? I'll take that.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Nah, they was walking them, boys. The score don't do them no justice. They was walking them, boys.
Hey, boy. Hey, Jaden Daniels getting touched. 5 sacks. I mean, hey, what? 8 pressures? Hey, defensive line was doing their thing. That's all I gotta say about the Giants, man. Russell Wilson, you probably will be having arthritis by the end of the season. Jackson Dart, you better start signing. You better not sign that contract. Go ahead, get that contract restructured. Get out of there, man. It's not a safe place. Oh my God, that's it, bro. Jesus.
Moving on down south. Let's go back to the NFC South, man. NFC South showdown: Bucks and Falcons. Let's. I'm gonna tell this. I'm gonna tell this game in a story-like manner because it really was a story. The story was the Bucks get off to a fiery start. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield came out there, started slinging them dots. He turned from Baker Mayfield to Baker May be MVP. Then the second half came, and then it turned to Baker May throw the game. Baker May go back to Cheesecake Factory. Baker may be finished. That man turned into Baker Maybe. That's it. That's it. He just turned to Baker Maybe. Michael Penix turned into Michael Penis and started balling out. Started absolutely just stroking on the Bucks defense.
Okay.
Going crazy. And then, we get into the fourth quarter. It's looking like it's going to be overtime, And then Baker Mayfield turns back into Baker MVP and slings the rock. He takes someone on a crazy drive. He says, dang, I'm about to lose to the Falcons? Nah, that's not going to happen. Slings a couple dots. Next thing you know, they're in the end zone. So now it's time for Michael Penix to respond. Well, he turns into Michael Penix with DirecTV, He turns to the GOAT. So he starts slinging the rock. He starts going downfield. They get set up on a go route. Crazy. They get down the field goal range. And now it's time for R. Kelly's favorite kicker to get out there. And so he gets out there, man, in Young Ho Koo.
Koo from 44. It is wide to the right. No good.
Kicks that hole wide. And the Falcons lose the game. This was the most Falcons game and the most Bucks game at the same time.
Let's make our way right back north, and we're going to the 49ers versus the Seahawks. I want to make this abundantly clear. I don't know what the 49ers, if the 49ers have an injury fetish, but I don't know if they have an injury fetish going on in San Fran. George Kittle, hamstring, gone with the wind, deleted itself. He's gone for like 5 weeks. Just hamstring, just gone. And the moment his hamstring left this earth, I'm talking about Brock Purdy and that offense ain't go hold. They started looking like Lake Ridge. Straight miscue after miscue, straight dimes to the secondaries. I'm talking about Brock Purdy was absolutely terrible out there. He did not look like a man deserving of a 5-year, $200 million plus contract. Not gonna hold you. Kyle Shanahan, the way you were calling plays, bro, I was thinking you wanted to get fired. Real shit. But you know what? They locked in the last second. Seahawks, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give them their props. The defense was in their bag. That defense looks good. Looks phenomenal. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Only issue is Sam Darnold started playing like Sam Darnold, and not the good Sam Darnold. We're talking New York Jets Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Sam Darnold with
Seahawks.
Sam Darnold, not the Sam Darnold with AT&T.
Yeah, fact. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this game was absolutely terrible offensively. This is just a straight defensive showing. And if it weren't for the gods of football blessing the 49ers, they should have lost this game by like 3 scores. But because Sam Darnold and the Seahawks just couldn't convert for some reason, is what it is. Pretty mid game.
The AT&T bill this month. That's crazy. Anyway, let's move back to New York, man. Let's go back to MetLife. Let's head to MetLife Stadium, one of the worst fields ever. Justin Fields almost died on that field. I remember that. It was like in the first quarter. Thought he blew his hamstring. He was running, looking to slide. He just exploded on impact. I thought it was over, man. Justin Fields tore it off the bone. But nah, man, he was all right. Justin was all right. He got him. This game was a tale of two quarterbacks, man. One trying to prove to everybody he still got a little left in the tank, and one still trying to prove to everybody that he has something at all. And let me tell you, both quarterbacks succeeded, but only one could reign supreme. Aaron Rodgers went out there, did his thing, man. Turned the A-Rod off for 30. Sling that rock all over the Jets defense.
Wow.
And he knows them niggas inside and out. I bet he started saying, I hate everything associated with the Jets. And he proved that out there on the field. He played like he hated them. So, Aaron Rodgers went out there, played great. The story for Justin Fields, man, Justin Fields went out there, he played great. He played amazing. He had a chance to play outside of his body and go win a game. He's just not built to.
Wow.
He's just not built to win games. So, Justin Fields with a chance to win the game. Y'all know what happened when Ramsey turned bottleneck on and hit that nigga Garrett Wilson with the boomstick. Sent them home packing. Great game, wonderful game. I'm excited to see what the Jets do. I'm really hoping this isn't just normal week 1 Jets where they get you excited and then, 0-7 ensues. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this.
But hey, you know who couldn't, he didn't have that chance? Rams and Texans. I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Houston. Nico Collins. It seems like you don't like touching balls. If that's the case, go ahead and void your contract and go home.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know exactly what happened in Houston. We found the imposter. We found the imposter. He wasn't who we thought he was. CJ Stroud, I love you. You're a fraud.
Damn, nigga. Anyway, shit. Oh, for the Texans, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Running game. The only person who showed up is the man who's had his knees reconjoined, retwisted, and smoked like their Applewood barbecue on a Friday night. Nick Chubb is the only man who showed up for this football game. Everybody else wasn't there. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody else was not there. Rams, y'all know better, bruh. What? 13 points? 13? Really? Matthew Stafford. I know your back got discombobulated, but my brother in Christ, what was that? This game was absolutely bad. CJ Stroud. I don't know if you hanging out with Amber Rose that one time just all of a sudden caused you to lose your ability to play football. I need y'all boys to figure it out. But hey, it's week one. Things happen. I'm gonna let y'all slide with this one. I don't want to ever see that again. If Nick Chubb is carrying y'all's offense with his knees being held by hopes and dreams, there's an issue. And y'all need to address that very quickly. Hey, shout out to the Rams, bro. Got the job done. Oh my God.
Let's move to New England. I have no idea where the game happened. But let's move to New England and Las Vegas. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet, man. Las Vegas, just give that nigga Jenny the ball 40 times a game and call it. Just give him the ball 40 times a game. Run him till he's dead and see something shake, man. See something shake. That's all I got to say. Geno Smith is Geno Smith. Hey, but other than that, Drake May. Hey, Will Campbell ain't enough to save you. Will Campbell is not enough to save you. He may die out there on the field, but he may actually die out there on the field. Like he said he was gonna die for you, and he about to put pen to paper with that one because the Raiders defense they was sending stunts at him. They was you want to die for him? Okay, we gonna show you how much you want to die for him. But the same thing. Patriots, they drafted the running back too. I guess he was just a hood ornament. They just gave that nigga the ball 5 times. What you draft him for then? You could have used that draft pick on a lineman or coach. Or, they could have used that draft pick on something. But no, they drafted Trayvon Henderson just so they can have him in the backfield look cool. But other than that, man, Raiders give Genty the ball 40 times in a row. Draft Madsen next year. Draft Caden or Cameron Bates later. And then just build Boise State, honestly. Raiders just build Boise State and put them in the NFL.
Let me go ahead and say this. Coach Pete Carroll, do not give Ashton Denny the ball 19 times, 25 times. Y'all niggas gave him that ball 20 times on Sunday.
Jacksonville. Let's move down to Duval.
Oh, God forbid.
Not much to say about this game. Trevor Lawrence played all right. Brian Thomas is Brian Thomas. Travis Hunter's bald. Scalp out and everything. The scalp meat is out of this world. A lot of people were commenting, hey, but he looks better like this. Hey, if you say so. I was about to rip that head through the screen. But anyways, Travis Hunter not getting a lot of snaps on defense. A lot of people are upset about that. You got to use Travis Hunter the way you're supposed to use Travis Hunter. And I do agree to a point. Let's let him settle in, guys. Let him settle in. I don't expect him to be playing those full snaps until next year. Something. I don't expect him to be playing like 80 snaps on one side, 80 snaps a game. I don't expect him to be doing that until next year. Let's let him get comfortable at the NFL speed. Let's get comfortable at wide receiver at the NFL speed. Let's get comfortable at cornerback, and let's get comfortable at both. Let's mix it together. But let's not rush the process. And that's it for Jacksonville. For Carolina.
Oh.
Bryce Young, man. Never been so disappointed in the play. I thought it was over for Bryce Young, I thought he finally escaped the demons. They were just delaying him. Bryce Young might actually be a draft bust. And it's unfortunate, man, because I cheer for the guy. He's 5'9". He's basically like a slow Kyler Murray. And the problem is, Kyler Murray's not good anyway. So, make him slower. I don't know what you expect. So, hey, man, good luck to Bryce Young in your future endeavors. Can't wait for you to start your vending machine business. And, man, I know what backup is, but get ready to get some PT.
Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead. Just since we're just talking about teams that just sucked ass and players that sucked ass. Jared Goff, Lions. Jared Goff is already in postseason form. Playoff form, you love to see it. Straight throwing just beautiful lasers directly to the hands of DBs. I'm talking about just breadbasket DBs. I ain't gonna hold you. Jerry Jones might actually be a terrorist member sending Micah Parsons to the Packers, because I'm gonna keep it a stick with you. This nigga Micah gets in the game within 5 seconds, was about to send Jared Goff to the shadow realm. I watched that shit on national television. I actually got scared for my own life, and I'm not even the one playing. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Penny away, you're God's strongest soldier, man. Because boy, the coach told me I gotta line up against Micah for 4 straight quarters. I'm taking off my helmet, going to my contract, voiding it. I'm going home and retiring.
I just forgot how to play.
Oh shit, boy.
I genuinely believe he wasn't calling any plays. He had just been sitting there with a thumb up his ass on the sideline. Both his coordinators are gone, and now there's nothing going on. What's that one play we used to run, guys? Like that's what he's doing. He's running the plays off memory. It was like, give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's all he did. He was like, what about that one play? Get the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, do that. What you mean? You mean flex out right 25, 45 spec? Yeah, something like that. Like, hey, they didn't even know what he was doing.
Bro, you ain't even lying about that. I ain't gonna lie. You know, just to put the cherry on top, the Lions secondary was getting Swiss cheese. I'm talking about left, right, center, up. It didn't matter who. I'm seeing players I didn't even know existed on this team.
That's every day.
No, this was.
That's every day for the Detroit Lions secondary.
But yeah, Detroit, you know what I'm saying? No OC, no DC, you know. But you know, on the bright side, y'all converted on 4th down, 4th and 1. Y'all still got that in the bag. Dan Campbell would never miss on that shit. He'll miss on everything else this season, but that right there, that really got that unlocked. But yeah, the Packers are winning the division. Should be obvious. Jared Goff in postseason form already. You know, prime time postseason form. Looks spectacular out there. If you ever take the over on Jared Goff for touchdowns this season, you might be a psychopath. I would take the over interceptions. You know, under on passing yards, but I mean, teach their own.
Let's talk about another quarterback who got out there and got killed this week. Let's move on down to Denver. Talk about the first overall pick. Not a lot of coverage, and for good reason. You're the first overall pick for a reason. You went to Tennessee for a reason. I don't blame the media for not covering Cam Ward. There's not much to cover. Cam Ward, how do you feel about being in hell? And you're going to push through, man. Like, I didn't expect Cam Ward to bring Tennessee to an undefeated season. I didn't expect Cam Ward to win a game this season, if I'm being honest. And I was just vindicated because the Broncos' defensive line mauled Cam Ward back there. And he tried that nonchalant shit. Oh, he did. Ain't work out for him. He was back there getting killed. And I can't lie, it's kind of hard to lean on your run game when your running back is Tony Pollard. So, hey, all that he was talking to Shador when it was working out. Oh, you got a run game. That's why I got to throw the ball. You ain't got a run game. I got a run game. Hey, you got to put money where your mouth is. Because you know Colorado. Hey, you there about NFL version. No O-line. Hey, but you ain't got Travis Hunter. You got Calvin Ridley. That's what you got, man. So, hey, Cam, I love Cam Ward, man. Don't get me wrong. This is not me hating on Cam Ward. I love Cam Ward. We're going to have to wait 2 years. We're going to have to wait 2 years before they get an evaluation on Cam Ward. They need some more first-round picks, some more signings, and their best receiver to not be Calvin Ridley. And their second best receiver is Tyler Lockett. So, let's just not do it. But I'm gonna double bang this one. Get this one out the way. Let's move to Ohio. Bengals and Browns. Man, this was the greatest competition to see who could lose a game. Both teams went out there and decided to say, you know, how bad do we want to go out there and lose, guys? You know, they all said, lose on me, lose on 3. They went out there and, man, they put on the greatest game to lose of all time. They was trying their hardest. I'm talking about both quarterbacks just throwing ducks, ass, throwing more ass than a lot of Ice Spice music video. Just a whole lot of ass being thrown. And, you know, it ended up being a very ass game. So, how much to say about the game? Pretty blunt. That about covers the Sunday slates. Before we go to Sunday night, skip over to Monday. You got the Monday game.
Let me make this abundantly clear. The Chicago Bears might be the most cursed franchise in all of NFL history. When I tell you the shit I watched today, had me genuinely think to myself, Jesus Christ, Moses, and David could come down from heaven, bless that city, and they still would not be able to win a fucking football game. These niggas was cooking for 2 straight quarters. I looked at Ben Johnson and I was like, you know what? This man might be the truth, the light, the way, and the almighty. By the 3rd quarter, all that shit had gone out the window because JJ McCarthy started looking like Jesus Christ. He started looking like Anakin Skywalker. All right, Caleb Williams, stop painting your fingernails. It's not helping you. All right, I'm need you to focus on playing with the right balls. I don't know what else you got going on in the off season, but let's focus here.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Focus here, because God forbid what I just happened continues for the next 16 games. Caleb Williams will be getting crucified. He will be having a one-way ticket to Chirac. JJ McCarthy, I'm not gonna hold you, my boy. And the whole Viking, not even just JJ McCarthy, the whole Vikings offense. Let's actually play four quarters of football. Let's not play 1 quarter of football and get lucky that we played that the team we're playing just happened to be dog shit and just completely sells the game. Because if you try that shit with the Packers, Micah Parsons is putting his let me not even say that on YouTube. I'm just gonna say you're gonna get touched that game. JJ McCarthy will get touched when y'all play the Packers if y'all play like that again. All right, just letting this be said now. Bears, y'all are absolutely mythical level sellouts. I'm talking about game was in the bag. You looked at the scoreboard and said, you know what? How can we lose this football game? First, Caleb Williams went out there, man, threw a hospital pass. I mean, DJ Moore just died on the field. Can't even sit here and make that up. I literally saw Caleb throw that ball, and I see DJ Moore catch it. The next thing I see, heat-seeking missile coming from the right side. Just blitz this man, DJ Moore. Ball flies out. DJ Moore's laying on the ground. Nobody's coming to check up on this nigga. Right from the
He just died.
Gordon, when I tell you, if you go back and watch that play, this man's just laying there. Corpse. Turns out, Caleb Williams also made us to die in the same play. I'm talking about, I don't know if it was Andrew Van Ginkel came out of nowhere. Helmet to chin. Just sent this nigga flying. So Caleb Williams on the ground, just unconscious. DJ Moore, he's dead. He's not even unconscious. That brother's gone to the afterlife. He's looking at Walter Payton right now, saying, your time has come too. Let's go, brother. Let's go together. Because this shit was crazy. Hey, man, shout out to the Vikings. Got the W, got the win. But God forbid I ever see that type of football again. DJ Moore, probably on concussion protocol as we speak. That man probably kind of count right now. Probably doesn't even know how to spell his own name as we speak. Caleb Williams, you might have to go back to USC, buddy.
All right. So,
Hell.
let me out, man. The game of the week, the game of the year, the game of the century, the game of the 2020s. It's already the best game we've seen in a hot minute. And it was between the Ravens and the Buffalo Bills, the MVP versus Josh Allen. So, that's terrible, especially knowing the outcome of the game, but I don't blame Lamar. Because when you put up 40 points, you expect that team to win, right? 40 points on the dot, they win, right? Now here, let me tell you this. When you have a 40-point lead, or we have a 15-point lead with 4 minutes left, you expect to win that game, right? You guys win that game, right? No, 15-point lead with 4 minutes left. You win that game, right? Hello?
Yes.
I'm asking a question. Okay, you win that game. So let's say you have the ball, 2 minutes left, and you're up by 2. You win that game, right? Especially when you have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield. You win that game, right?
Yes.
They get the ball back at their 15-yard line with a minute and a half to go. No wide receiver with the name worth the damn until after, his name got worth the damn afterwards. We're not going to talk about it. You have Nate Wiggins, first-round selection cornerback. You have Jair Alexander, former All-Pro corner, not too far removed. Kyle Hamilton, the best safety in the league. You win that game, right? You guys lock down, clamp up, you do your thing.
32 yards, straight air, made it, and the Bills.
What if I told you a team lost that game and their name was the Baltimore Ravens? Keon Coleman saw Jair Alexander and Nate Wiggins licked his fingers. Barbecue. I'm not going to say too much because Leto said you get his take off, but the secondary should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of them damn selves. Hey, man, Ravens always do this early in the year. They always need a wake-up call. Then they get into playoff form. Then they actually get into playoff form. And then they show us who they really are. So we're at the part in the Ravens cycle where it's early season. We suck mode. We're questionable. And then we're about to get into mid-season by like week 5. We get into mid-season. We're the best team in the league mode. Then we get to the playoffs. We get into week 1. The wild card game, because they're not getting the 1 seed. So the wild card game, they get into we're still the best and we have a chance this year mode. And then they get to the divisional round, and whether it's Buffalo, Kansas City, then they get into we're Baltimore Ravens, and then they lose the game. So this isn't anything new for the Ravens. Anybody surprised they lost this game? You haven't been keeping up with football for the past few years. They do this consistently early in the year. They did this with the Miami Dolphins. They did this with the Raiders. They do this consistently. They will lose easily winnable games. John Harbaugh is known for this. You know what I'm saying? He's known for this. He does this. He loses very winnable games. So this isn't a surprise to me. You lose winnable games. You win winnable games. You lose losable games. You can only win when it's easy, John. That's all I got to say.
Jair Alexander, if I ever in my life see you get torched like how you did on Sunday night, I will personally come to that locker room and take your ACL. Because clearly, you're not using it.
Nope.
You're not using it. I'm talking about you.
Deliver it to Derrick Rose.
Nope, you don't need the ACL. I'm just watching as you're getting burned. I'm talking about Dave's hot chicken in the back. You come back from school, they just straight snacking. Niggas is looking at you like that's free eats right there. And it was free eats. First you get a dumbass PI, place the Bills in impeccable field range. Then you get burned. Game on the line. Niggas hit you with your him.
That nigga made you break dance.
Nigga had you touching scorched earth, and you're trying to sit here and tell me, and niggas trying to sit here and tell me that you're tough. Kyle Hamilton, if you want to play like that, by all means, do not play for the U.S. national team this Olympic Games. Go play for Korea. Go do your thing, bro. We not gonna lose no sleep over you playing for your team.
Hamilton, see, I'm gonna do you a favor, man. Switch to outside linebacker.
No,
it's clearly you can't cover shit.
John Harbaugh.
Nigga couldn't cover a child with a blanket.
Man.
Nigga couldn't cover a drink with a lid. Nigga couldn't cover a sneeze with a tissue. Yeah, then we got you.
To Harbaugh. I'm not pronounce your last name. I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. The play calling, I could have gone to that game and I could have play called a better game than you. You looked at Derrick Henry first half, 7-8 carries, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. You sat there and looked and you said, you know what? Pull this nigga out the game. Put Justice Hill in.
Get him cold.
Get him cold.
Then we need him last second. Oh no, he fumbled the ball.
This nigga put Justice Hill in. You look Justice Hill in his eyes and said, go make some shit shake.
Like, I don't know what it is. Baltimore Justice Hill, man. He's not that guy. They've had this man for years. Why? What has Justice Hill ever done? Did I miss a Justice Hill 1,000-yard season? Did I miss it?
I might have missed it too.
Because why is he employed?
Because you know, Justice Hill, he might be homophobic. He might not just like playing with balls. Because the moment that snap touches his hands, fumble, he picks that ball up. You know the next thing he sees coming in? Defensive lineman. Push you back damn near 26 yards. And then bam, you know, John thinking, you know what, man? Maybe Justice just isn't the guy. Let's put Derrick Henry in the game after he's gone cold. Derrick touches that football. Safety comes flying in from the middle of nowhere. Blurs this nigga shit. Ball comes flying out. That right there, the moment that happened, everything went to shit. John Harbaugh, if I ever in my life see you call a game like that ever again, I'm going to come find you. I'm going to find you. And when I find you, let me not even say that, man. Anyway, Ravens, absolutely just impeccable sellouts. You know, Lamar Jackson's probably sick to his stomach watching Justice Hill get that ball and just get blurred. And then Derrick Henry fumble like a couple minutes after. Peak football right there. Defense, Jair Alexander, retire. Your knees are made out of smoked brisket. You quite literally were getting just touched in coverage the entire game. I'm talking about Keon Coleman just having his day, having his way with you. And you couldn't stop. You couldn't do anything about it. You had to sit there and take it. Pause. Nate Wiggins, cut your hair off. Go back to Clemson. You're done. Kyle Hamilton, go back to Seoul. We don't need you up here.
Hey, bro, the video is 50 minutes long, man. We're getting too long.
Yeah, we're getting too long.
Yeah, come on, bro. Chill out. This man telling them to cut their hair off and everything. Hey, man, look, great week 1. All right. But if you like the video, like the video. All right. If you're watching the content, you're not subscribed. Why are you not subscribed, man? You got to subscribe because guess what? When we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be dropping the Stephon Diggs diss track. And by the way, if you wanted to know what that sorry ass nigga did this week for New England, that sorry ass nigga had 6 catches for 57 yards. Stupid bitch. So at 1,000 subscribers, I will be dropping the Stephon Diggs diss track. And before we go, Seji, do you have one last thing to say to the people?
No, I'm done.
And with that, we out.